Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 16 of All the Mods 3 Expert. Today we're going to aim for Industrium. Who knows if we'll get there, but we're going to try. So Industrium is right here. The last step of, what is this, tier 3. So we're going to try to squeeze our way through there. Because we already have the, whatever this is, luminescence. And we did star metal at the end of last episode, while at least getting the ores. I've since run it through the pulverizer and the induction smelter. So I've got 18. Enough for the quest. Do I actually need that many? No. I need a tier 3 rune though. Alright, let me grab that real quick. Let's grab... let's see if it can do 2. Hopefully this thing's fast enough. Tier 3. Because you're on extracting blood into here. You are off for that. And it should start sucking it dry. It should be able to keep up. The input of blood, I mean. Actually, there might be enough in there anyways. But we need to get HOP Graphite. And we need this for other things too. Oh, really? Thought we needed this. Is it really only for that? Maybe it was the dust? Oh, it was the dust. For the incense altar, if we want to do that with blood magic. That's where I saw it. But in order to get HOP Graphite, let's bookmark this. We need the dust. We run the dust through a furnace, so that's nothing special. But to get the dust, we're going to have to do the industrial squeezer of coke dust. It doesn't say it in the thing, but it says there's a rendering issue. So it is correct. Supposedly. We'll find out for sure. But we need 8 coke dust. And to get coke dust, we need to run it through the crusher. And that's it. We can't use the pulverizer, the macerator, or anything like that. So just a crusher. So we need to set up the crusher today and the industrial squeezer. Before all that, though, since these machines take a decent amount of power, first thing we're going to do is head to the crop farm. Because I set up just another little thing in here, nothing too big, up top here, where I put the canola, right next to it I set up something very similar for sugarcane. So it just gathers it, throws it in this chest. It is full, so I have no idea where it is putting it. Right? Yeah. But it is clearly gathering it. Doesn't matter. So with that sugarcane, what I wanted to do was set up another power generation. Because I have been killing the power using this item repairer, just repairing junk. It's really nothing special, okay? And it just goes up to here. And so now I've got a bunch of repaired stone swords instead of broken ones. And I've done it for like all the gold armor and leather armor, most of it. There's still things here and there that I missed, and there's still a ton of swords to go through. Did it for the bows. It's more of a niceness thing, because I'm a massive hoarder, that this isn't filled like with a screen and a half full of damaged bows to scroll through, so it's just one stack instead. Totally not something that is necessary, but since we generate power passively, there's no harm in it. Alright. So in here, this looks the same, except for this chest. Went ahead, and instead of aiming for this stuff, I chose to do some other things. So first off is I finished this quest, but then I realized I don't want to use a gas turbine. So I made a steam turbine. I do have a gas one also, but I'm not going to use it. Because I looked them up. This one uses steam, and the gas one uses, like, fuels, I guess you could call it. Like, you can use hydrogen, you can use, like, liquefied coal. There's a bunch of things you can use. I'm just going to set this up. This is just a, what would you call it? Shapeless. There you go. A shapeless multi-block. So I have basic power cells. They're relatively cheap. They're just annoying because you need a bunch of electrum and hardened glass and invar. But these will hold 1 million RF each. So this setup here will hold 8 million RF as a buffer. So if our power gets full, this will backlog 8 mil, which is good. And then I've got turbines. I've got 8 of them, and I think I can only use like 2. But I've got them just in case. These will process, I suppose these process the steam. Or that's how much they can produce. Yeah, it doesn't really say how much steam it uses. But anyways, I've got a flux generator that's going to go right here attached to this wire. So whenever this generates power, it's going to go right into our system with everything else. Got the fluid intake. This is where we'll insert the steam. And connecting to that, I'm going to put a steam dynamo. I made it hardened, and in the augmentation, I'm going to give it the boiler conversion. This will let it generate steam instead. So now I have an ender tank. I'm going to throw that here, swap it to output mode. This will fill up. Now we just need to give it anything that burns, basically. So what I'm using is sugarcane. It is not efficient, but it is free and unlimited. And with that, it'll fill up, run, generate power, and this generates, oh, let's see, I think it'll settle at like 480. Let's see, it's at 450, 670, yeah, 480. 480 RF a tick. That's not bad. I think that's limited by the steam dynamo. I could probably add another one, because I do generate excess sugarcane, but I am not... Yeah, I just don't care that much right now. It's extra power. If I need to add more, I'll add more. Especially since these immersive engineering machines start to, you know, get expensive. Well, the first ones are cheap. Do I have an extra dynamo? Yeah, I do. You know what? Let's just go ahead and throw it in. Is this the boiler? Copper. There we go. Let's head into, no, I'll do that later. Because I didn't make the other part. Oh, I forgot to make this. How bad is it? Copper. Alright, let's see here. Give me that. Give me the cutters. I want to upgrade the blast furnace. I need 2 of these, so 8. $16. Should be enough. if I make all the parts first. This one, 2 of those. 2 of them. And then... there we go. Good enough. Not that. Give me this. I made the cold iron plates. This is just the metal bender thing. But you just take iron and gelid cryothium, throw it in the chiller guy. Got a bit left. Yep. And then it works. I've got a bit here. So what I spent a lot of time doing was way off in this direction. I found snow. And with that means I have blizzes. And with that means I've got a blizz rod farm. So I can make as much gelid cryothium as I want without having to worry about it. Yeah, okay, it's already clear. So it's just a nice thing. I went there. It took me forever to find it. I had to kind of cheat. I just made a copy of my world. There's a biome finder. So I made a copy of my world. I set it to creative. I gave myself a biome finder. And then I dropped a bunch of this biome essence ore and just mined it up until you get the biome you're looking for. You craft it together and you right click. And then you can search for a biome. And it brought me way over there. And then I just jumped back in this world, flew over there, and looked around. It's a little cheaty, but yeah, I was tired of looking. And let's get that other boiler. Because why not? Grab this, got that, and I don't have hardened. Alright, never mind, we'll do that later. Okay, we've got all those. We need a hopper. And I think this is not doing anything yet. I think it's done. Because we're going to need to use this to make the black iron. There we go. Pick that up. You're going to need a ton of this garbage, so make a lot. Sure, you know what? Go ahead. You can go ahead and do that. That's fine with me. Over here, I've got netherrack I prepared. And so I should be able to make these. We need all of them. Now let's go set it up. I'm gonna fit here. Oh, just barely. Put it one against the wall if you're doing it like this. We do the 3x3. Hopper on the top. And these guys, I don't even know if that's facing the right way or not. Well, that's definitely not. You don't have anything in you. Alright. So that should be good. Yeah, that's right. Where the little tubes go inside. But they need power. I have no idea if if this will be enough power. We're gonna try it. Or not. I'm not gonna try that. Darn. Alright. Before we do the next part then, let's leave that for a minute. We'll come back to it. Over here, I've got a couple chests. So in your Akashic Tome, you should already have the engineer's manual. And if you just come in here, hover over the question mark, it'll tell you the blocks you need to build it. So we need the squeezer. And these recipes aren't that bad. They're changed a little bit, I think, because steel scaffolding requires the refined iron, not steel. Well, it does need steel too for the tubes. But it seems a little cheaper. Alright, let's see. And then I think Optifine is glitching, so it'll like flash a little. So it should be something like this. The piston, when you put it down, you can rotate it on the direction you're looking with your engineer's hammer. Just have it face down, and then it is click this wooden barrel in the middle. Got it hooked up to power. So, the squeezer's good. Now, we need the crusher. Once again, these are all the parts from the book. Go in there. This is under heavy machinery. We're looking for squeezer here, crusher up here, hover over there, and this will show you how to build it. You can pause it or play it, whichever. But this should be something like this. And hoppers on top. Okay, now just for funsies, I want to see something. Oh, that's a fluid duct. Not a fluid duct, item duct. I think this might be able to connect to it. Like the fence post on the side. Yeah, it looks connected, so what about here? That's connected also. Alright, let's see. Great. We'll put one here. We'll get rid of this. Swap it with a crate. This should be the output, and it should automatically export. So you don't have to pipe out of it. And this here's the output. Let's just get another crate. There we go. Right, that is the output. Looks good. So now I should be able to grab, say, a servo. Oh, the ring's gonna mess this up probably. Let's see. Oh no, it's good. So you can either drop the stuff in. This is just piping it in. For one of these 9 spots. I am doing blocks, and it comes out as 9 coke dust. With that, we could put them... maybe. Oh, it's working. We're getting the graphite. It is not exporting it there, though. Oh, that's the fluid. That's right. It's not... usually doesn't have items. So, I have no idea where those come out of. This is wrong. This is for the fluids. Unless there's something underneath. there. There we go. It's just up one. And there we go. We got HOP Graphite. I wasn't actually expecting those machines to work so quickly. We can throw this in the furnace. And that'll cook up. So what I'm going to try doing is, let me see if actually it's worth doing. I unlocked it before. So the Spectre Energy Injector. That's fine. That's fine. The problem is the beacon. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Okay. This is an experiment. I have no idea if this is gonna work. I am not ready for the cave illuminator yet. So we're gonna oh boy. We're just going to try a compact machine. Because the blocks in there are technically indestructible. I can't mine them. They have no mining. I'm pretty sure you can't blow them up. Oh boy. Alright. Let's just try it. What's the worst that can... you know what? I got my jetpack. Oh, I swapped out my armor for the dark steel. I made it in the induction smelter using steel and pulverized obsidian. Actually, you know what? Let me be back in a minute. I'm going to make a copy of my world just in case. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, and we're back. So, before that, I'm going to swap out my Amulet of Vis for my Heart Amulet, which should give me 16 hearts. Boom. There we go, because I got 3 yellow ones in there and 10 red. And then, someone left a comment, I believe it was Frau, on one of my videos about using the hearts when I was fighting the Ender Dragon. What's nice about these is you can eat them while you're full, and they just heal you. So just in case, because the... what is this? The sustainer thing, it fills up your hunger bar, but it doesn't fill your saturation bar, so you don't regen very quick. The other thing to note is I am still using the laser gun, and it is considered a melee weapon, so it should, in theory, be able to kill the Wither at any stage from a long distance. And just in case, I'm going to grab that. We shouldn't need to flee. I say that. Oh boy. Alright. Well, this won't help, but let's go to this corner. Okay, let's see if it blows up the wall. Oh. And there we go. Wither done. So these compact machine walls do hold up. And the laser pistol thing, laser gun, there we go, makes pretty short work of it. But we got another star. That is not my usual way of doing the Wither. If you've seen any of my other series, I like to just trap them so we can't do squat. But that went pretty smoothly. I am satisfied. Why is it taking so long to load? It should be chunk loaded. Come on. There it goes. That was weird. Maybe because I logged off inside the machine. Oh, well, that's empty for now. We'll just leave it. Alright, now we should be able to make this a beacon. Do doesn't matter. I've got so much ectoplasm. Do that one. Do that. Let's make this, and then we get there. No. Go. Craft. Well, that's weird. Okay. Don't care. But what we should be able to do is just go straight into our power gen. Wow, these compact machines are going slow. It shouldn't super matter. I'm going to drop it here. That's going to give it 8,000 RF a tick worth of input. Because remember, it's per connection. And then I can eventually break that. But now we need those coils. Let's see, how bad are they? Well, those cheap. They don't seem that bad. Crafto. Sure, that'll work. Get a few more of these. So I need 2, 3. Oh, let's go with 4. 4 to start. Alright, now we should be able to theoretically break this. Drop a coil. Oh, you can't put a coil directly on wires. That's a little annoying. I always forget that. You can with conduits, I think. But it doesn't matter. We've got it. We can go back into the smeltery, where the poor villagers suffer. Drop one here. Drop one there. And there we go. Blast furnace is good to go. I forget what I needed it for. To make the black iron. There we go. I need to make more graphite though. So let's grab this. There we go. Ooh, bam, there was power. Need more power generation still, so I think between episodes I will make more steam dynamos to feed that guy, as long as the farm can keep up with it. Alright, smelt you. I need 15 of these, I believe I said. Well, I didn't tell you, but I told myself. So let's find out. It should be 1 plus a bunch of... Nope. Blast furnace. So we've got the graphite. Okay, that's good. Now we need to make black iron. It only wants 4, but we're going to need more than that. They're used for many recipes. Well, that's not... That is weird. That's actually... Is that cheap? What is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11? That's such an odd number. I don't know if that's any easier than the blast furnace, though. So let's grab oak. Sure, I don't know. Let's do 1, see how much 1 gets. I'm gonna have to do more. But this should be significantly faster. So I'm gonna let this run, burn through this, and put in some extra to finish this off, and then we'll be back. Alright, so same conversion rate, 12 per block. Or a little over 1 per piece, but, you know, I didn't count that, I just threw in 3. Anyways, if you get tired of annoying noises like that, there's this sound dampener from Random Things. So if you make one of those, you can either do the portable one and carry it with you. The problem with that is my baubles are kind of full, and I intend to get a belt and use them all, basically. So I'll just use the block version, which goes in the world. But then if you make a sound recorder and a sound pattern, what you can do is take your recorder, sneak right click, it'll turn red at the top, and when it hears the noise, it'll do that little click thing. Well, it doesn't make a noise, but it did the little bob. Then you can turn it off, right click it, and it'll tell you a list of all the sounds it heard while you were recording. You take a sound pattern, put it in there, and click on the one you want. And so now if we throw this in here, we will no longer hear the death cries of the villagers, and we can pretend it's not happening at all. So in here I've just got the hurt and death. If I take it out, there you go, you can hear it. Put it in, it's gone. It's just one of those sanity items, and I love the Random Things sound dampener, because it just works so well. But let's head out. We also got rich slag from that, and some from somewhere. I don't know where that's from. Oh, it was from the steel stuff. Alright, what was I working on? The crafting table thing. What is it? No. No, what is it? Extended crafting in this one? There we go. The name is always different, depending on which one you get. So we need to make this. So we're going to need a few of these. And by a few, I mean 4. Mechanical crafter should be good. Yes. Alright, and then these things are the annoying stuff. So we need 1 ingot by itself. And if I counted correctly before, we need 7 of the plates. Well, slate, it says. That's the only way to make them, 2 ingots per. So we need 3 plus 4 of those. Then we need to make 1 of these. And then we can make this. We're done with that. And there we go. Got the crafting table. So now we should be able to make this. Oh, never mind. We have to get into applied energistics. Okay. That's fine. I'll get that started between episodes, I suppose. What is this then? Pulverized. Has to be charcoal. Alright. Oh. You can just do it here. Or not. Alright, let's see. What do we actually need for this? Not you. You're done. So steel, man of steel. Pretty simple. Although there's not much point to doing this because we can't actually make it yet. How many? 2, 4, 6, 8. And last one. There we go. Black paper. What is this used for? Oh, no, why? Oh, okay. That scared me for a second. So it is or dictionaried with regular paper. So I don't know if it's weird. Not durable. Okay. That's it. We've got the star metal. So we just need the formation core. And there's the steel plates. So yeah, that's about it. We got that's stuck for now. Can I? No. What about an energy cell? No. Really? Oh, what other options? This is a no-go. Conduit maybe. Can't alloy though. Come on, there's gotta be something. Lasers? Try. Oh well, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Because all of the energy storage blocks are pretty expensive. Anyways, we got as close as we could. So we absolutely have to get into applied energistics. So I'll do that, get some of that stuff started. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.